I have a watch here, a wall clock that doesn't want to work. You put a new battery in, then like after half a day, then it stopped working, and then this arm just jump. I think there's maybe dirt inside there. Let's open it and maybe just clean it. Maybe it will start working again. I can actually see, notice that I worked on this thing before, so I can't remember what was it. I think I'd already put a new mechanism in here. But let's just take this thing out. And the back is this clips. Just take this out, and so you can just go and take all these mechanisms out. What you do, you just take a cutter or something. We're gonna remove this arm. Make sure you don't bend it. Just put it somewhere here. If it's difficult, take a cutter or something. Then you can just take this out. And otherwise, maybe these things also don't last forever. I can remember, yes, some of them you get a different types here. The shaft is longer than the other ones. But let's just take this mechanism out and put this aside. You see, here's the, as I say before, I somebody used glue gun to clean it or to fasten it, put it to the bottom here. But let me just clean these things off a little bit. I think the best way to maybe clean this thing, because I think this thing must be dry inside. There's dust in the back that gets to it, and then it makes it stop working. Okay, let me just put this aside here. So I'm going to use a breakfast bowl. I think this is the best way to go. Let's just put my thing underneath here. And then you can see if you open here, it's going to be too many, what do you call it? Too many gears. That's going to need space. But we're going to try to open it now. Just want to clean some of this glue out. I think most of the glue is out now. Okay, now you'll see here's like pins here. You lift that one and you lift here in the bottom is a place. Now let's just open it. You can see there's all the gears. Just put the light here more. You can see here's the electronics. There's your crystal that pulses it exactly 1 second, and there's a coil, and then there's a little, like a motor, and there's a little, that gear goes every second. It turns, and in turn turns all the other stuff. But I think what to do, as I say, the best way to clean this, but I know you can't put oil in here because the oil attracts dust, and when the dust is there, obviously it's going to stop working. Now, what I think we need to do is, I'm just scared. I don't want to open all these things and then I can't get it back together again. I can't see anything out of hand with this, if there's a problem. I think what we need to do is just put it aside here, and then we can get some fluid to clean it. I just want to put something underneath here for that shaft not to, this is too shallow. Maybe this camera thing. Get some, I think I'm going to use benzene, to put benzene inside. You wash it benzene and then see from there. Okay, you can also take methylated spirits, but spirits contains water, and I think the water is not a good thing. So the water is not going to get out. The benzene is nice, everything evaporates, and then we're going to, let's wash this mechanism with some benzene. We put some benzene in here. Just make sure you are safe. Don't smoke while you do it, or light the lighter, because it's highly, and then you just wash this mechanism, keep it there, wash it out from all corners. So just be careful for all the gears, that some of the gears doesn't fall out, and you can have a problem to put them back. You can see in the bottom of the bowl there's a few pieces of dirt lying there, so maybe this was the problem. And now we can go and we can just go and wash this side also, and let's just put this stuff back. So this is where you set the time on the outside, and then there's a gear on the bottom, and it turns that big gear and that on the bottom side. So very interesting. Let's just go and put this mechanism back. Something is not good here because it doesn't want to turn here. Yeah, just put them, open it again. Still not good. So this is, maybe you must wash it without opening it. So now we open this from the back side. You can see if you turn there, here's the coil. Just make sure all this gears is in the place there where it's supposed to be. If you turn here, something didn't go in properly the first time. Let's try to lift it a bit. I think let's put this thing back again. And just put the mechanisms back. Maybe this is another problem. This is maybe why this doesn't want to work always. Because the doesn't make proper contact. Maybe this is the issue. Maybe, yeah. Okay, this is the positive and a negative. And this must make, just bend them a little bit. And let's put this mechanism back now again. See there, it makes contact with these two pads there. Then we try again. There's going to be an issue here this morning. See, there's a gear out of place here. Okay, let's try again. Let's put the back part again. Let's hopefully it will find its place. This is a big issue, this thing. So some of the gears doesn't want to go locate properly inside here. What can I tell you? There's another plan I'm gonna make now. What you do, you go and we're gonna take this off. This clips. It's another way of bypassing the whole system here. Then we're gonna make there's no clips that's in the way of make this thing go skew, and then you fiddle. You make this thing go sit where you think it's supposed to go. Then we can just put some glue on the side here. Come on, man. Something gets stuck here. Something in the corner here doesn't want to let me push this in. Now, what can this be? It's one of those gears that don't want me to put this thing in. Let's go from the back again. So everything is in there now, it's supposed to be. Now we take the positive again and the negative. I think what I need to do, I'm just going to put a battery in here just to keep the stuff there where it's supposed to be, then they don't fall out. And while this thing is in, like it's supposed to be, then I'm going to just put this in then. You can see this positive is not in properly. Not in the correct place. There's it. First the positive, then the negative. See now there, both of the units are there. Now we can go and lift this thing from the top over the bottom. See, there's it now in. We just put a battery in that's still okay. And you just get this one of those hands. Let's put take this hand of the seconds. You can see there it goes. Doesn't even make a noise, so it's perfect. Okay, now let's take this off. We just need to take some tape. I can take the battery out now. Again, put that one side there. Put this here. And we get some masking tape or duct tape. You can get some masking tape. It's the magic tape. Just go and stick it there. To the other side. You always figure a thing out. If you're technical, you can figure something out to make it work. It's just this mechanism that I'm not so sure about. Okay, now what you need to do now is to put this back here. We will then just, I think what the problem it was last time, this glass that was here, maybe this stuff was too high. That's why I couldn't make, I glue it here with glue because it went in too deep. I think this is what we need to do now is we take our magic flame and we just heat up this little glue stick. We just glue this thing there. We will glue it later a little bit more. And now we can go and we can set all the hands in. I just want to get the other two hands here. Now I must look at the time. And now there is now the 12 and 1. And you go and I think it's like 10 minutes to 9. You can, the first thing is you line them up at 12 o'clock and then you adjust them. Then they're all in sync. But you have a problem like me now with this. With this mechanism, you first go and you can always force them in. Just like this, you can force them, and then you put the other and 10 to 9. I think this one is first, sorry. This one go in first. Then the second hand. But they mustn't, just be careful, if you look from the side, they mustn't touch each other, otherwise it's not going to work. And then you can put in your second hand, but that one you can somehow put any place. As I say, when you look from the side, make sure they don't touch each other, especially this one, it bends very quickly. If you touch that hand, it won't, it'll stop working. You know the glasses here, there's enough space there for them to operate in. Okay, now we can just go and quickly glue the rest of it. Do a proper job. If this thing don't burn you, you take a piece of your tool and you hold it, or if you take a new we'll leave it there. It's in the back, nobody sees it anyway, so and just to get some more glue sticks. You'll see here's a whole pinkish and yellow ones. Let's take a yellow one. Be careful with this flame, with this benzene. You can use a glue gun, but if you haastig, you want to do it quickly, you somewhere use your flame and glue it there. Let's put one little bit on the top there. And that's enough for now to keep it there. Okay, now we can put the battery in. I have a lot of issues here this morning. So there it goes again. So you can see this battery is bad. Let's take out the battery. Okay, now where's 12 o'clock? Okay, there is now 5 to 9. We're gonna. Now where's 1? There's 12 there, and there's 1 there. Short one is 9 o'clock, 5 to 9. And they just bend this thing a little bit also again. The angle. And there's your watch. So it doesn't look like so professional, but it will work. Set that for 5 to 9. Now we'll just get it back into its place. Here's the here is your plastic, and now there's where you hang it up on the top here. Now I keep that on the top side. Let's get the glasses clean. Now we can put this thing with the 12. You know the 12 is there on the top side here, and just line them up. You before you go too further, just go check if everything is still there. Just bend it and then just put it like this, and there's your watch. Okay, you had a little bit more issues than anticipated, but as long as it's working at the end of the day, you don't have to go buy a new one. You get these mechanisms and all these hands, but if you can save it, why not? Okay, I hope you learned something this morning. Maybe you can fix your clock. Until next time, cheers.